Okay then, Saturday the 21st of April 2012, in the year of the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. So the drawing I made of the giant girl in front of the Liver buildings. I just seen Mike McCartney made a very good photograph according to his description, and this was a view from the Beatles Museum, and this is a view from the plaza of the dog and the giant girl in her deck chair. There's the Atlantic Hotel in the background, and in a minute you'll see the big radio and the general ambience of the situation. I've deleted the sound mainly because it's quite crackly, but I think you can enjoy the way that they've gone to great extremes to both create a storyline and create a fine day out for thousands of people who have got maps of where she's going to be next, and at this moment she's resting. Yet they've left a kind of automatic pilot on her breathing illusion, and her mouth's going open and closing, and the lungs that they've made sort of filling her chest, and that's closing slowly. They had a kind of oral REM kind of narrative of visions and thoughts playing, as well as the radio, which is broadcasting contemporary results of a football match, I think. But a very beautiful, beautifully made object, and she's winched up and operated by a team of people who look a bit like a cross between Oompa Loompas and Lilliputians, in a kind of medieval nice garb. You can see that they've created the crane to look attractive, to curve above her, and they've done the same thing with the dog. And you can see there's a team of people there in white on the carriage, but above where they're part of the theatre they're coloured. Yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful. Cross between sort of Michael Jackson and a Buddha, you would think, really. Sort of lovely eyelashes. They've done nothing to hide that neck. It's much more flexible to treat it, rather like Bertolt Brecht would have done to make his theatre transparent. You can see the winches, you can see the actual way she's hooked up, which is very maritime tradition, and appropriately so, because in a way they've created a family and a family story that suggests that these have been either resurrected from this 100-year-old sort of memory of the disaster. So to bring this unity, this unifying image of family together over 3 days is quite a lovely idea. As I say, the crowds were all families themselves, and try and break through the ranks, and you find that they've already settled themselves in a little camp somewhere, and you think, ouch. So unity's not very easy to achieve, but at least they had a sense of group spectacle, that they were all individually photographing for their cameras and then sharing with lots of other people. So a sense of church in some ways, and also the things that are wrong with church in other ways, those things that separate people. So yeah, all strings attached, beautifully achieved, wonderful moment. Went across on my free train pass, and as here you can see the clothing of the people that are operating here, and yeah, very beautiful. So I've made a series of prints, and of course they can become available from me or from Define Arts, and they'll be the same price from either of us, because we're trying to benefit each other mutually in our aligned businesses. And Define Arts is soon going to be called Blue Moon Gallery, and I think it'd be nice to have this relaunch, and lovely atmosphere of the people that work there, and this link with our images of Liverpool. So this is a good set of prints that I'll make available through Define Arts, and also you can get them from me, but I prefer you to come and see me at Define Arts the weekend when I can be there.